It's a dope show podcast, right? Starring this guy right here, right?
Yo, this is a dope show. Starring everybody that's on it, you know, kind of, sort of. Depends on paper.
Yeah.
Yo, this is a dope show. You know, where we talk about dope show that's out. Kind of put y'all on the show that's out that we think is dope and giving our opinion on it.
Right.
Opinionated opinion, because you know people be hating when we say like it's the best, whatever like that. So you know, but we got the boy Gasly.
Gasly was good.
Got Von the Rockstar.
Yeah.
And I'm saying your boy Solo. And this week we talking about the show Invincible.
Invincible.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there go the comic right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fire. I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, right.
I'm getting the ball.
But it
Fire.
Word. You know what I'm saying? You can find that actually on Amazon. Was it Prime or Plus?
Prime.
Amazon Prime is on. I think like 3 episodes in, they 40 minutes, 40-something minutes like that. And I'm gonna pass it over to Davon because like you know the comic version of it. I just know the animated version that we've seen. So
yeah, pretty much it's Invincible is it's been the comic has been running since I want to say 2016, right around like 2016, 16 through 2018. I think it ended. Yeah, it's written by, if you all watch Walking Dead, it's written by Robert Kirkman. So yeah, I guess this is his take on just like a superhero movie. I think he really changed the way like we view like zombie movies and stuff like that with Walking Dead. I kind of stopped reading that comic and stuff like that, but I don't know, with Invincible, like this is really like one of those like comics like that really changed the game. And it's not like your typical like, you know, like your Justice League or anything like that. Like he really like did some shit with this.
Nah, that's a fact, bro.
He really did some shit with this.
And
once you get, you know, talking about it, it really changed in. I mean, you can see like how like the dynamic of like a superhero, like, you know, like team up or just like a show in general. Like in the animated part of it.
Yeah.
You could definitely see like he really took some time with this.
Word. So like I randomly seen it when they dropped like a trailer like maybe like a year ago or something like that, and it just looked at fire. So I was on Amazon and I looked at it. I'm like, let me see what's good with this shit, man. Turned it on. I might look like some like motherfuckers in capes. Running around.
That's like the best thing though.
No, it was cool.
They had like other heroes looking like heroes we know with like 1951 colors on.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yo.
Matter of fact, the first scene was like them trash ass Billy Brothers, like the brothers. Like yo, I forgot their name, but they like I think clones. I think they clones. Super Strength, right? I think they had Super Strength. Yeah. But he got shot in the eyes. I'm like, you trash, bro. Like, by a cop. So I'm like, nah. But when they came down, they had killed somebody. I seen the blood. So I'm like, oh wait. So I didn't look at the rating on the show. So I'm like, oh, my man got out of here. Whoever that was. Yeah, I didn't know what I was watching this stuff. So I'm like, alright. But then I think when the heroes came, the first one I noticed was Darkwing. I'm like, yo, come on,
essentially
bro.
Batman.
Yeah. I'm like,
so pretty much, and throughout like his whole thing of this is like it's kind of like in the comic community, like it's known that he kind of based this off like a mock-up of like, you know, Justice League and all those characters, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, Batman. So yeah, it's done on purpose, but it's okay. He's like the only person that I know that got away with like plagiarizing something like that.
And it's weird that it just kind of dropped around Justice League. I'm not sure when it dropped, but I feel like it recently just dropped.
I feel like it just dropped because
what the
Invincible?
What the show itself?
The show,
yeah, it dropped on the 26th. He announced it. Robert Kirkman, and he has 2 other writers. Like their name escapes me right now, but he announced it last year at Comic-Con. Okay. That you know, well no, he actually announced it 2 Comic-Cons ago, but then last year they gave a date to it.
Okay. Yeah, cause man,
So,
and that show you could tell. And real quick, it was that you said the darkening, right? That first scene, man, when he saved the girl under the car, and it looked like he was about to get crushed.
I thought it was over.
Something clicked in my head that this show is different, cause it got dark. Literally, like it literally got dark, and I felt like he was about to die. You know what I'm saying? Like that moment, like when shit started fake, I was like, whoa, like that was the first time it clicked to me that this show was like, it's not like for kids. It's not. They're not holding back. They're not holding nothing back.
Yeah. And I like shows that don't hold back.
Yeah, like once you get shows on like Amazon or like Netflix, you know it's gonna be like it's gonna be intense.
Alright, so what do you like? Well, I started off. Well, like the characters, I'll probably just say like the three that stood out to me was probably I'd say like the top three, not top three in the show, but like I think Invincible, I think is fire.
Invincible is really good.
I think it's cool. I do think Only Man is cool too, but they're the same. I know they're the same person though, but and I like what's the I like the who's that that dude? No, I like the girl.
Which one?
The pink Eve. I think Eve.
Yeah, Eve, but they call her just regular Eve.
Yeah, I do like the green girl, the black girl that disappeared, but we don't get into what happened.
Oh
yeah. Not real dark. But those characters stood out to me. I know they were kind of vanilla. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
They mad vanilla. I ain't gonna lie. They vanilla.
It's only 3 episodes in, so it's not like we get like extensive like characters and you gotta get into what happens.
Oh, wait. This kind of trash, but I'm gonna change the chick for the detective dude.
I was about to say.
That's dope. But I ain't think people like him though, because he don't fight. Like I ain't think people like him. Like he don't fight.
His swagger, he come through, it get cold. That's number one. That's crazy. He's cold, bro. He come through. He looking for answers. He know, and his ability to be able to see how someone get killed, but not see who killed them is kind of a great balance. Like to me, like just me thinking about like what he was doing. I'm like, he can see them die, but he can't see who's killing them. I'm like, that's a dope power for it to be like, that kind of balance. Because if he would have just been in there and be like, it was him, then it would have kind of throw stuff off, like what you think could have happened. Because I still don't know what happened if he's just you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's kind of like Abacio's Stan, Moody Blues from JoJo. Where he kind of like rewinds like
Moody Jazz.
It's pretty much like that, but it seems like it's like an extra step has been added to to his with his ability. With this character, I'm trying to look it up now, but for some reason I just can't find it. But I think that's pretty cool.
I think it's really dope. And like you said, man, Invincible, I think it was dope. I thought it was dope that like every time they about to say it, that like the
that is fire. That was like really fire.
I was like,
I thought the shit was off.
Every time they about to say like every time you're like, you think you were Invincible, but instead of saying Invincible, it shows the title of the show. And it like blood, like a blood splash. So I was like, this is crazy. Like, I was like, this is crazy because the blood keep going further and further. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, this show is about to get kind of real, man. I like it a lot. And you know how I feel about shows that's 40-something minutes. Something that hold my attention for that long, it take a lot. Bro.
But I'm not gonna hold you though, because I was watching it. I just thought it was dope, so I'm watching it. I'm like, wait a minute.
It's still on.
I know you gotta check it. We all way down.
And then even when it goes off suddenly, it's like after credits, like after like 2 people name go.
It's another part, but it's like it go off, but it don't.
Yeah, don't go off.
That's not. I'm like, wait a minute, did it? So I ain't seen next. Like I'm like,
it's like that's what it went off, right?
But that I think So So what y'all think about the characters though?
I think I'm just gonna add. I'm gonna say I think Invincible is a great I don't know what to say. I guess he's the main character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much main character. Like showing like somebody get powers learn their powers and then have to use their powers. I don't think I've ever seen like a show that do it in that way where you can even understand how that could happen in real life if it was somebody with those powers. Because like, for example, when he first went out and he had to deal with those aliens that came through, the way they was showing how civilians was dying was crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I knew for a fact that this was different. But after that, and the dude said, yo, 358 people died. And dude only saved one person who actually ended up dying.
The old lady, right?
The old lady. So I was like, God damn, I'm like, that's crazy. Even to the part where he first got there, he seen the people die, he started tripping blood out of him, he started panicking. I'm like, that's real, bro. No matter, like, on a human level, human psychological level, that's real. You know what I'm saying? You're not just gonna be seeing all these, civilians dying, blood, body getting cut in half, heads knocking off, and being able to like control yourself and keep going. The fact that his father could do that shit it's kind of wild, you know what I'm saying? Because he doing that shit kind of.
But it was kind of wild too when that scene he met with the lady though, like, bro, you shouldn't have been out there, bro. He had the old lady.
Oh yeah.
He met like you can't back, bro.
Yeah. He like cracked the leg.
Like, yo, you backed up with the old lady, bro.
I think he ain't know how to fly, right? So
but he was practicing. He was already. Bro, you ain't supposed to be out there, bro. Nobody did. That's he the only one that met with somebody, bro. Like with an old lady.
But I think that's what, like, some ingenious writing for Robert Kirkman, because even in like The Walking Dead, I would say I would go towards more like the comic version than the TV show. Yeah. Like he really, like, all his characters have like really good like arcs and things like that. Like he really like developed them in such a way where it's kind of like, it's like believable, like at The Walking Dead. Like you can honestly, like the way like the characters react to things, it's not like, oh, it's a TV show, so reasons things happen. He actually so like with him like going there, getting like all like nervous about like because everything was happening, people was killing around, and he's just like shook up. It's just like, I love shows or any type of media that gives that type of like character, that extra character development, or just like making it like believable.
And they do a really good job with that shit, bro. Yeah, they do a really good job. There's a lot of stuff that was happening with that stuff. The writing, I was so like, I'm like, oh man. Once I stopped, I'm like, I have to figure out who this writer is. Yeah, because it gotta be somebody that like they know what they're doing. Like they really know what they're doing. I know it's really fire, man. Even to the dude that slept with the clone chick.
Yo, that's
literally like, it makes so much sense that would happen though. His girl was with some new dude, right?
I don't want to speak on that because it's too accurate. It's too accurate.
It's like, cause I'm like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, hold up, and then she tripping. I'm like, why she tripping? And I see the John, cause I see this John, so I'm like, alright. And then two more of the John, I'm like, it's the same.
I'm like, he was wild, bro.
That was crazy.
Too far.
He was like, they're not even real. She's like, they are real.
They're essentially me.
The girl could clone. Just to let y'all know, she could clone herself. Dude thought his girl was messing with another dude. Ended up cheating with the girl, and the girl is on their squad, but he was cheating with the clothes. I thought the shower with the towel was like, yo, what you expect? What you expect?
Yeah, like damn, like
it was crazy. But even to that, it's like if you was a superhero, I'm just saying, it's like all of that writing wise is crazy. Like
it's like
that's the crazy
aspect of it.
Yeah, it's like,
what y'all think about that team though? Like the one that could clone. I think what does he do? That dude that was
Fireball.
He's kind of like
what does he do?
Jubilee on steroids.
He's like I don't know what it look like. He just grab items and turn on fire.
Like Gambit.
Yeah. So I would. It's kind of like Gambit, but also like with a mix of like Jubilee. So it's kind of like it's something word combustion and something like that. So pretty much. Yeah, like
he was kind of trash.
Fireworks and make things on fire with his I think it was like some type of solution, chemical solution or something.
Nah, y'all think he trash. So far he trash. Then the old girl, was it like Monster Creature Girl?
I really liked her. Monster Girl,
Girl.
so pretty much like her. Yeah, then the character's name was Monster Girl. She I like how she was saying like she used to go like Monster Woman and stuff like that because like every time she uses her power, she's like turned into like some type of beast or creature or something like that.
It's a curse too.
But yeah, it's a curse. So every time she turns to it, she keep getting younger and younger every time she do it. So that's
wild.
I was just like. That's
I don't think
cool,
you need to be a hero, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
you're like a liability at this point. You're gonna be like an infant.
But she got that fire stick threw it out of here though, son.
Yeah.
she hit that nigga with
what I was trying to think, what I was thinking about was like, I wonder if they're gonna get into what she was doing before them.
That'd be kind of dope.
I would hope so.
That would be kind of dope, cause she seemed like man interesting.
Cause a time span, cause it's like this, right? I don't know, cause like we're not far enough into the show. But if we take the main character, it took him a little while for him to grow to get his powers, right? Well, he was 18, 17? He's 17, right? 17. Now, not saying everybody with powers is from that planet, because they don't really explain where everybody's powers come from.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's people that's growing on Earth or those are different planets, probably different universes, or actually, yeah, that would make sense. And then, because they said, because the only man says he came to Earth to protect it, right? So he came there, he had a kid, and then he got Invincible, right? Which makes sense. So if it was other heroes or other aliens who did that and went to Earth and made kids, right? That means there's a whole, parent, like a whole parent guideline of more heroes and where they come from. So my thing is, I was just thinking about the monster girl because she says she's 24 years old, right? Yeah. So that if she got her power at 24 years old, it's like going backwards, or she got it at 17 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of tricky.
But she said she was Monster Woman, so she had to be over 18.
Alright, but does she have to be 19 or 20 or just 18? Because
no, I think she did say she was like 24. She was 20 something.
Yeah, she said she's 24.
24. Okay.
But that don't mean she got the age 24 like in growth.
Okay. I mean, she might be kind of wild, like if she was like 30 or 40 something and they got cursed.
Yeah.
Because like why are you trying to be a hero? Though? That don't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're gonna get smacked.
Any idea how many episodes though?
I didn't.
Because this was one of the ones for me.
I don't. I feel like the way it's coming is going to end short.
I feel like it's going to end short time.
I mean, usually when and something like that. I mean, I could honestly see this being for like the first volume was like a good like 10 issues. So this may last until like maybe like they may do like
a couple more episodes.
Yeah, maybe like 12, 13.
Oh, 12, 13?
Maybe, and then, then they do, they break and stuff like that. And so they, see all the receptions of it, and then, it goes back into production for the second season.
I can tell you one thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's the